Greg, a lot of speculation going upstairs right now with Bill Waters and Bob McKenzie as to who you're going to select. Are you going to select right now for positioning?
No, we're simply gonna pick the best player available, and we know we're gonna get a darn good one. So we're pleased to be picking fifth.
At the draft, everybody was interviewing Jagr. All the top teams were interviewing Jagr. And Jaromir told all of them he wasn't coming over. When we interviewed him, he said, "I'll come right away." So he idolized Mario, and he wanted to play with the Penguins.
The Pittsburgh Penguins select from Kladno, Czechoslovakia, Jaromir Jagr.
Jaromir Jagr, Kladno, Czechoslovakia.
That was a monumental moment, not only for the Pittsburgh Penguins, but for those of us who were involved in the draft that year, a monumental moment in our career. Jaromir just was that iconic a player.
You have to know the makeup of this young man when he first came. I mean, he was fit, strong as an ox, and was built to play hockey.
Number 68, Jaromir Jagr.
Jim Johnson shot, safe, rebound, score! Jagr gets the goal! His first National Hockey League goal.
When he first came in, he didn't speak a word of English, and he had a tough time. He adapted, but it was hard at times.
Dig it out, dig it out. That's right. Oh, big play. We're just gonna rotate the armor around. He's got to pick things up by watching, I told him.
Absolutely. Jagr was getting homesick. There weren't any other Czech players. He was 18 years old. Craig and Badger both knew they had to do something to help him.
There's a good look at Yuri Hrdina. Big reason, besides the fact they feel he's talented, 32 years of age, former captain of the Czech national team. They feel he'll help Jaromir Jagr adjust.
You could tell he was down in the dumps. But bringing in Yuri Hrdina, because we had no other Czech player on our team, just for the language, never mind everything else of understanding the coach, understanding our locker room, because he was able to overcome those and come out the other side, I think it made him a better person and a better player.
Jaromir's coming from a different culture, different language, but he's playing a sport that he loves, and that is universal.
Hey! Shoots and scores! His first National Hockey League hat-trick for Jaromir Jagr.
Jagr right through in front of the net. Look at these moves, he scores! Another good move by the 19-year-old Czech sensation.
He came into an unbelievable spot where he had mentors and he had players that he can learn and watch from, and wanted to be as great as those guys were. And obviously, even still playing to this day, he was able to accomplish that.
When the Penguins won the Stanley Cup, I can remember words of Kenny Danico. Who is this guy, Jaromir Jagr?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ellis has just left the building.
Yeah! They love it! The way we jumped on Mario's bandwagon, when he would take over games, take over series, Jagr did the same thing. And I can remember clearly being on the bench going, holy moly, giddy up, let's go, because 68's going tonight.
Trying to work around Brett Sutter, does, comes in around one other man, comes in the slot, turns with a backhander, hey! Shoots and scores! Jaromir Jagr ties it for the Penguins! Oh, buck 'em, Dano!
Penguins were down in that game and came back, and that was the series right there. Chicago was not going to be able to recover.
Oh, that was probably the greatest goal I've ever seen in life.
I got a lucky I get it.
And there is Jaromir Jagr. 2 years in the National Hockey League, two-time champion, 20 years of age.
I just want to say, I'm so happy I can play in Pittsburgh because we have a good team and we are the greatest fans. Thank you.
Jaromir, they're going to engrave our names together, and that Stanley Cup is going to be there forever. And he looked at me and goes, winning Stanley Cup is easy. And that big smile came on like to pull my leg.